This episode takes me into the heart of a Hawaiian volcano.
Look at that. That is just incredible. It's like it's alive.
And into the dark to meet some gentle giants of the deep.
And you don't just die with Manta Rays, you dance with them.
Unlike most visitors to Hawaii, I'm not heading for the sun and surf of world-famous Waikiki Beach. I've flown all the way from Sydney to explore what locals simply refer to as the Big Island. There's no doubt that it's the largest of the 132 islands that make up the Aloha state. And it boasts the only tropical rainforest in the whole of the US. But just how big is it?
It might be called the Big Island, but I'm from the world's biggest island. And even though this beach has black sand, it's not exactly big. So it's going to be very hard for you to compete, Hawaii.
But first, let's check out some of this big stuff. Big landscapes, tick. Big waterfalls, tick. Big volcanoes, double tick. But perhaps some of the really big stuff is back in town.
Do you think I need to go up a size?
No.
Okay, so maybe there are a couple of big things on the Big Island, but apparently there is a food that comes with a big reputation, something called Musubi.
It wouldn't be Hawaii if big didn't involve food. Which leads me to a little diner called Broke de Mouth Grinds. And chef, Robin Gannier.
Hey, how you going? Here to try your Musubi.
Musubi, yeah, sure. Actually, they're making it right now. You want to head back?
I can head out there?
Yeah.
Hello. Hey, how you going?
Good.
I'm here to try your Musubi.
Yes, let's do it. We'll get you the foot-long specialty.
You're gonna make me a foot-long
I'll
Musubi?
make you a foot-long musubi right now.
So, it looks like sushi.
Yeah, it's basically seaweed, steamed white rice.
This is looking good. Is this traditional?
Without the spam and rice, it's not Hawaii.
Sorry?
Did he just say spam?
Yes, it's our staple here, rice and spam.
Where's the spam come in?
Then we just cut it.
Musubi is spam sushi.
Basically,
What do you do with that now?
I just go ahead and grill it, and then I place it on here, and then we roll it.
Go for it.
Okay?
Do what you have to.
Now, before the internet, spam meant a can of processed pork with extra salt. Hawaiians consume 4 million cans of it a year.
That's twice my daily allowance of fat and 3 times my daily allowance of salt.
Yes.
And I'm about to eat a foot of it.
This is a delicacy.
It's not exactly delicate.
No, it isn't. It's high in sodium and high in cholesterol.
Oh, I missed that bit. Sorry. It has twice my daily allowance of cholesterol as well.
It's just all about the flavor and the satisfaction of the salt and fat.
That sounds so good.
Yeah, it's great. Everyone likes it here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see why.
This is basically our traditional breakfast, actually. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Your cholesterol goes up, your salt level goes up, but you're a happy camper.
I can't wait.
This is it. We lay it out and we start rolling. This is how the full-long musubi works.
And you roll up all that goodness so none of the salt escapes. There's over a foot of Spam there. Is that actually safe to eat?
Yeah, you're a pretty fit-looking, muscular-looking guy, so...
Won't be after this, but...
I think you should be okay.
Yeah?
Yeah. There it is.
So, here goes.
I'm already drying up here.
Is that your first time tasting Spam?
Yeah. Yep. I've heard so much. And it's living up to the hype. Oh, it's tasty. If you forget about the fact you're eating half a tin of Spam, it's good gear.
It's about halfway through when you really start feeling the Spam.
There's a point, isn't there, where your body all of a sudden goes, like, the Spam alarm goes off, and it's like something foreign's entering the body, and your brain says, stop eating Spam. That alarm's going off right now. Kind of hits you, I was going to say between the eyes, but it more sort of hits you in the heart. It's really quite hot in here, isn't it?
Yeah. Did you want a glass of water?
Yeah.
Of all the crazy things I've eaten,
6 dozen. Chris, well done.
My heart just doubled in speed.
an entire foot of canned meat may be the greatest health hazard yet. I'm not sure if Robin's expecting me to collapse or congratulate him.
Oh, Robin, thank you, mate.
Mahalo.
That was a cultural experience. There is one more big thing in Hawaii, but unlike Spam, it only comes out after dark. Oh yeah, and it lives out there.
And leading me to them is Adam from Big Island Dive.
The biggest the Big Island's got to offer, right?
Yeah, it's the best.
Let's do it. So, how big are we talking?
About 5 meters.
5 metres.
Yeah, they get big.
And they only come out at night.
Mostly at night, yeah.
This creature, does it have a taste for humans?
Not that we've found so far.
So we should be safe there.
We should be perfectly safe. So.
Okay. How do we attract this beast from the deep?
With light. The light attracts its food, and it'll show up for an all-you-can-eat buffet.
Okay, and from there, I'm not on the menu, am I?
No.
No?
You shouldn't be. You should be safe.
I love a guy that says shouldn't be. Okay? So all we can do now is wait for the sun to set, and then it's time for the Big Island's biggest creature to come out.
Now, while Adam won't 100% guarantee you'll see this big monster, you'd be pretty unlucky not to run into it. And I'll show you why in a sec.
Now, it's probably a good time to point out the fact that the only predator for this creature is a large shark. Well, let's hope they're not down there as well. Let's do this.
And here's why the dive is done at night, and why your chances of seeing the biggest island's biggest beast are super high. Huge lights are set up underwater to attract plankton, which is the major food source of these guys, the giant manta ray. Watching them glide around under those huge lights is like witnessing a massive underwater dance party or a manta rave. But really the purpose is purely practical. They're sucking up as much plankton as they can find. To give you an idea of just how big these gentle giants are, I'm just under 2 metres tall. Wingtip to wingtip, these guys can grow to well over 5 metres. So my body would fit comfortably within their wings almost 3 times over. So, when the big island wants to, it can go large, and you don't just die with manta rays, you dance with them. Hawaii's Big Island is definitely a warm place to get away from the winter chills. But I'm on a mission to find out why it's one of the hottest travel destinations in the world. I'll give you a clue. It's not a road trip, and that may have something to do with, well, this. This is lava that's erupted from one of the largest and most active volcanoes in the world, the mighty Kilauea. In the 10 years since this lava was molten, it's obviously cooled down, but now we're officially on the hunt for the hot stuff. Until recently, the easy way to see the lava was from the sea as it boiled into the ocean. But the natural canal sending it south collapsed, forcing the lava to flow inland. Now it's almost impossible to get to, unless you use one of these. Now, it gets pretty hot inside a volcano. I'm not going to go in there, but I'm going to go over the top of one. And pilot Calais from Paradise Chopper Tours is my man.
Where's my door? Oh, it's way better if the door's off. No doors. No doors. Fair enough. No doors. Excellent.
We're heading right for the heart of Kilauea, and Calais reckons, well, the doors, they just kind of get in the way of the view.
You really find yourself checking your seatbelt when there's no door. We only lose like 2 or 3 people a day, so it should be not that bad. Oh, a day? That's all right. That's not an hour. The whole no doors thing, is that important when it comes to the lava? It's the only way to feel the heat. What we're all about, feeling the heat.
And it isn't long before you get an idea of just how hot, powerful and unstoppable Mother Nature can be.
So you're saying these houses here in about a year's time could be overrun with lava? Yeah, very possible. If the lava's going the way that it is now, there's a good possibility that these houses will be overrun. That's hot property right there. Get some good deals down there right now. How many houses have been lost from this volcano? In Kilauea, about 180 homes altogether. And it's like any place that has a natural disaster that occurs often, you're going to rebuild. And with a view like this, I would. What does Kilauea mean? Kilauea translated means to spew out or spread over a great distance, actually. Which it has done so far. Oh, yeah. You're hanging me out to dry right now, aren't you? You wouldn't think a holiday in a disaster zone would be in any way appealing, but here, it's all part of the show. You look down here, it's a picture of absolute devastation. You can see the lavas in this battle with the rainforest, but the lava's winning every single time. trees are just scattered like little toothpicks on top of this molten plain of lava. It's just stunning to see.
The ground temperature of lava from Hawaiian volcanoes can be more than 1100 degrees, and you can certainly feel the heat from up here.
So we want it hot, and right now it's about 65 degrees in the air right here. Can we get any hotter? The only way it could get hotter is getting right up next to it. Down there. We'd be hiking right next to the lava. You'd have to be crazy to do that, wouldn't you? You'd actually be pretty crazy. I like the sound of that.
Okay, call me crazy. But getting close to that lava, that's exactly what I want to do. And the man to get me there is Shane Turpin.
Sure, this kind of tour isn't for everyone. After all, who wants to walk 4 hours through mud just to be able to stand next to something that can kill you? But if you like it hot, that's what you got to do.
You could say this is Hawaii's dirtiest experience. It's hot and the mud is knee-high. And to avoid injury or even death, you must have an experienced guide who loves to get down and dirty.
So you must love your lava.
Oh, yes, it's lovely out here.
Lovely. So how far do we have to go to get to it?
About 5K out.
And it's all like this?
Hopefully not. Hopefully we'll find somewhere that's a little bit deeper.
So how do you know how to find the lava?
Oh, you'll know as we get there. The sounds, you can already start to hear those coming up.
Those booms?
Yeah.
What's that?
That's the methane explosions from when the lava's covering over the trees.
That means it's on the move.
It's definitely moving.
And after a 4-hour slog, we get our first glimpse of the lava.
Oh, wow. It just whacks in the face, doesn't it? The heat, it's suddenly 10 degrees warmer. You can feel your eyes and your nostrils burning, can't you?
Yeah, definitely in the oven now.
Ooh.
Gotta be safe around here. Real easy to cut your hands up. If you like, you might want to take these. Go ahead and put them on. This stuff's really sharp. If you put your hand down, it'll cut you almost instantly. So just be real mindful of where you put your hands down.
How old would this be here?
Couple days old right here.
Oh, wow.
Still very warm.
Yeah.
And the higher we climb, the hotter it gets.
Just look at that heat haze across the lava flow there. It gives you a great idea just the temperatures we're dealing with here.
Well, you can tell we're definitely getting close now.
Walking onto this moonscape is like stepping onto a hot oven plate. It literally sizzles with molten energy.
Whoa, I feel that heat. Look at that. That is just incredible. It's even expanding.
Beautiful, isn't it?
It's like it's alive and pops and squeaks and expands as it comes through. When you watch this lava and realise this is life at its most raw, there's this respect you actually feel for it, and you can't help but stand back, be in absolute awe of it, and then very quickly walk away because it's getting too hot.
Every move can be dangerous, so it's wise to listen to your guide.
We've got some moving lava right here. Look at that.
Yeah, you got this right here coming out, and then right behind us, a fire just broke out over there. So you definitely got to keep watch over your shoulder when you're around here.
How hot would that be in there?
It can be up to about 1,300 to 2,000 degrees.
Wow. You love coming out here. What is it about lava that draws you in?
From the beauty of the red, here you got burning forest. There's all the different elements around us. You know, it's Mother Nature at its greatest.
For Hawaiians, this incredible natural wonder is actually the creation of Pele, the Hawaiian goddess of volcanoes.
So she is what, the spirit of the island?
She is the island. You're standing on her grounds right now, so.
For someone that's not from here, like to hear people talking about this woman that can use control of everything, that sends larvae in certain parts, like it does sound a little bit strange.
I'm sure there's plenty of women in Australia you guys respect and take care of, so. She is the life of the island, and for me personally, you know, from my tour business to my livelihood, she's provided me with some of the best memories in my life.
Do you feel like you have to honor her?
Definitely. If you don't have respect for her, then you don't have respect for the lava, and this lava is as live as anything. I lived right below this whole rift zone, so to think that any day she wanted to, she could open up in my backyard.
Is she the reason my feet feel like they're on fire?
Most likely, and right now, I guess she likes you because they're not quite on fire yet.
You feel like it's hot, and then you look down between this crack here, and it is glowing red, and it's right underneath me. It's something else. Wow. She's now creeping a little closer, so we should probably move.
Sounds like a good idea.
So, if you're looking for a hot destination, this is one place you can't miss.